Shalom, and welcome to Putzin About with CJ, with me, Captain Judaism. Today, I'm going to be putzing about with Ziggurat. Ziggurat is a first-person dungeon crawler, or I guess you could say it's a first-person roguelike FPS, or a dungeon crawling FPS, where you play as a wizard who is trying to get through the Ziggurat in order to become a super wizard or something along that lines. That's basically the gist of the entire story. I've played this game for a little bit of time. I am a huge fan of it because I kickstarted this game. I believe it was Kickstarter. I forget how they backed it, but I was one of the backers of this game, or at least supported it in the past, and saw it go from a early access. That was it, early access on Steam. That's how I bought it in early access and continued to play it from its very early beta stage all the way to its release, and saw it go from something kinda okay to something pretty good. I'm a pretty big fan of this game. Let me get started and show you a little bit of what I have. As you can see, you get to choose different wizards as you play and complete certain achievements. And these are all the playable characters. As you can see, I got all of them at this time. I am going to, and I've beaten the game at least on the normal mode, because there are several different modes here at the bottom. Normal is honestly difficult enough, in my opinion, so I'm going to leave it there until I complete it with every other character. I'm going to start this game off with Simon, as I'm just going through the list, completing the game as I go. And this guy is the next on the list, so... Oh, right, I have to hit enter on my keyboard because I'm not using a gamepad. I'm using my keyboard and mouse because this is an FPS, and FPS need keyboard and mouse, in my opinion. Now, when you start, this is what the game looks like. Gives you all the instructions on the left there. You always start off the game with this wand right here. It's not an amazing weapon, but since it's the only one you get with unlimited ammo, and you always get a random weapon at the start of every floor. This is a eagle staff. I have no idea what this does. Ah, okay, it shoots very quickly. Sounds like a plan. Ah, and there are many different types of rooms. Each room offers a challenge of some sort. That was me failing at the jumping puzzle. And if the game's a little too low, by all means let me know. And this room looks like... Yep, the majority of the rooms are like this, where all it is a arena, basically. And this one's just filled with some of the most basic elements in the form of these skeletons, whatever. Oh wait, does my guy... Normally the wand only shoots out one bolt at a time. This one shoots out two? That's pretty interesting. Didn't know this guy did that. Again, I should have looked at his abilities, because all I remember is it said something about him having above average magic, which I'm guessing is just referring to his magic pools on the side there. I think he might have a higher than average magic reserve. Before we continue though, every room you want to take a good look at all these walls for another words hard to find difficult areas. Okay, this is the boss room. We don't want to go there just yet because not only do we not have full health, we have not explored enough of the floor to warrant going to the boss. This is a challenge room. I kind of want to see if I can get through it because there's always a treasure chest on the other end. And that treasure chest normally has a good item in it. Okay, so I failed the easy jumping puzzle. Is my mana raised? Oh, wow. This guy regenerates mana without having to pick it up. That is interesting. Anyway, so I succeed the somewhat difficult jumping puzzle and fail the easy one, because that's just how I roll. Alright, this is very, very good. The treasure chests drop either weapons, experience, mana, or talismans, which is what I just collected. talismans give you specific abilities. This one, as it just stated, gives you the ability, or gives me the ability, to collect every dropped item in a room. Yeah, there's not going to be a hidden wall there. Don't need to worry about that. Which is useful when you have a lot of items if it's not safe enough to get to them. Hi, and here we are in another treasure room. We sacrifice some stuff to get a chance for a buff. Like that. Very good buff there. Have to manually level, unfortunately. So this is a good one when you're in between levels, because you just gain health as you destroy things, and the more perks you take of this nature, the more health you get back. This would be good if I actually had any spells. So because I don't actually have a spell, all I have is a staff, we're going to choose Wrecking Ball. And we're going to give some staff mana over to this one. Well, that isn't going to benefit me at all, actually. Because I don't have any spells. All I have is a staff and geometry blocking me. Alright, looks like no hidden walls. Let's continue. Let's miss the jump again. Well, you know what they say, white boys can't jump, and I'm the living proof of that, because not even my character can do that. Is this? Nope. It can actually... The secret room can appear on any floor, or in any room that does not have a room right next to it. Like, there would never... Well, now it's gone away. Let's just keep killing everything now. Yes, I am being attacked by carrots. Because reasons. Carrots are a rather common enemy that you encounter in this game. I don't know why, but at least they aren't a threat, except for if you get any of the champion editions, which I evidently did not. You can tell what a champion when they have different colorization. This is what I am looking for. Any wall with this texture... There we go. Is a secret room. In the secret room, you get a free perk, some experience, and if I head to the back... Let me grab this. That's a very good one. Enemies will now drop more items. You get a little information on Milkstone Studios in some of their previous games. For example, this little racer thing. Unfortunately, it takes its time getting out of it after you look at it. But you want to find that on every level for the free perk and experience that you get with it. One thing I will say that I enjoy about this game is not only is there a fair amount of enemy variety, that was a champion, that red carrot over there, but there are a very large amount of weapon types that you get as you go through. And they all unlock the more you play. So I've played this game for quite some time, so I have a fair amount of them unlocked. I'm afraid I don't know the exact number, unfortunately. But a lot of the weapons are all fairly unique. And I just realized that this guy barely has any health. That's going to make things rather difficult. I hope in my next couple of level ups I find... almost thought I might have landed in poison there. I find some of the health boosting perks, because a lot of the attacks in this game are rather difficult to avoid, especially when you get to the later levels. So having more health is useful. There we go, another champion, only in a Banshee, I think they're supposed to be. Wow. And they are kicking my butt. Unlike these little demon guys. Oh, I think he might be a champion too, because he's not dead. There we go. So if you are good at circle strafing, you can get quite good at this game. But now that I've cleared the entire floor, I get to fight the boss. This is... Huh. Cool. I get to fight the boss with barely any health, and I miss the jump again. Really wish my guy healed automatically as well as regenerated his weapon mana. But alas, let us go to the first boss. There are unfortunately not a very wide selection of bosses, and you can always tell what it is by the arena. Like this one, yep, is King Blob. Not exactly... he is a good first boss, in my opinion. But as if you couldn't tell from the damage I did with the staff there, not a particularly difficult one. Let's test out my talisman. Woo! That's nice. That certainly makes things a little bit easier for me. Now, curiosity is an interesting one, because more treasure rooms is great, but treasure rooms can sometimes be traps where you don't get anything out of it. All you get is a fight, rather than treasure. So I'm going to go with the guaranteed war cry, because that way I always get health after a fight. That's the first stage down. There are unfortunately only 5 floors in this game. I'm just skipping past all the score stuff, because that honestly isn't that important to me. Now we're into the second floor, and as I said, remember there is a weapon on every floor. Here I have a spell, the Frozen Soul. It's a pretty good crowd controlling weapon, not that amazing in the damage department, unfortunately. He says as he proceeds to one-shot these weird poison bird chargy thingamajigs. But also it helps that the Frozen Soul is a shotgun-like weapon, so that could also be why I am killing them so easily. I'm so glad I haven't encountered some of the more difficult floors just yet, because you can get swamped really, really easily in this game. Granted, this is already starting to rear its ugly head. Ooh. It doesn't help that champion guy took out a very large chunk of my life, which I am not a fan of. Did I just bump into? Yes, I did. Okay, thank you. That was a semi-annoying room. Let's see, did I grab Wrecking Ball? Yes, I did. So this is the use of Wrecking Ball. Rather than having to hope monsters drop items, I can just... was just near the door. I just break those, get health, and continue on my journey. You will never have a secret room in these transition hallways. But I will need to take a look at this room. I hate the wall textures here because I can't easily discern these secret rooms, unfortunately. Ow. Because they all, unfortunately, the walls all look the same to me here, because I'm a wallist. So finding the cracks is kind of difficult. The thing with these plants are they are only vulnerable when they open their petals, which only happens when they attack. And the only other way to deal damage to them is if I had a poison weapon of some sort, which I do not. Nope. It looks like there's no secret room here, so on to the next room. And you've basically seen how the game plays right now. While the weapons variety is great, it unfortunately doesn't change the gameplay all that much, as it's basically just arena shooters with magic spells and flame-throwing imps and banshees and skeletons and fire. And here we have a slightly stronger variation of the skeleton. Level up. Let's see. I already have a good amulet, so we're going to go with haste for the additional movement speed. Yeah, those little gems and goblets and special things that we keep seeing drop, that is the experience of this game. Let's see, there should be something over here, yep. And your talisman recharges as you kill monsters. Because I can see it was at, I think, 18, and then I killed them, and now I'm at 24. Unfortunately, sometimes this happens. I can shoot through this. There we go. Unfortunately, that means I miss out on his item drops. I'm at full health, yay. Nope. Yeah, I can't tell with these walls what's going to be a secret room or not, unfortunately. And while technically I could just do this on every wall, that is unfortunately kind of boring, to say the least. Oh, you can also break things by just walking right into them. Occasionally, if you're lucky, you will get a secret room in the very first area. I evidently was not lucky. Here we go, more Banshees. So their weakness is circle strafing, evidently. And these guys, unfortunately, you have to zigzag to avoid them because they aim where you're gonna be. So juking, you have to juke and jive these guys compared to the Banshees. There we go, that's one room down. Nothing over there. I don't think there's ever a secret room on a wall that has a torch on it, so yeah, I might not even find it on this level, unfortunately. That makes me kind of sad. Ooh, treasure room. Ooh, that is nice. A free perk and no trap. I can live with that. Nope, okay. You can tell what my experience is by looking at the bottom of the screen, that little bar that fills up. Every time I grab a knowledge gem, that's what the treasure I keep picking up is called. Come on, come on. I really don't like how their attacks home in on you, as that's just annoying. Let's see, I have two possibilities for secret rooms. They are always going to be adjacent in this sort of direct manner. So it makes guessing, even if you don't know what they look like, quite simple. But still 0 secret rooms. There's only ever one, so if you ever on a floor, so if you ever find one, that's gonna be it, so you can stop looking. Let's see now. So technically it could be, I guess about right there, but nothing there. Okay. Yep, here's the portal key. We can now get to the boss. I'm going to keep trying this until I find the bloody thing, at least for a little bit, but nothing there. Alright. And, whoa! Then there's rooms like this. Obelisk rooms spawn constant, non-stop enemies until you kill all the obelisks. Looks like this one isn't too evil. I lied, those are kobolds. They hurt a lot. And my guy can't take a hit if his life depended on him. Which it unfortunately does. But I can always just do that, and now, hey, look at me. I now have... Whoop. I have a lot of firepower, and I can just grab things from a large distance thanks to my magnetism amulet. Okay, let's see. Using the place right behind me, it could be... See, this looks like it could be it, but evidently it is not. So it could be either right there or right there. Nah, they both look the same. That is the boss room. We will return later. We still have rooms to explore. Aha! Boss monster room. Do I have... Nope. Nah, this isn't a challenge room. Challenge rooms give enemies a buff? Oh boy, this is going to be a toughie. Because I use both of these weapons, and I have two really good ones. I'll go with Spell Mastery, because my staff already fights quick enough. Let's see how much this has... That doesn't seem that much quicker than before. But I'd really, really like to have some health. Oh, we got a champion who died. I'd really, really like to have... That was my freeze thingy going off. But I'd really like some health perks, because this is going to get a lot more difficult very quickly. And I am not prepared for when that will happen, sadly. Ah, this is a mushroom. It's now dead. It's not a threat unless you get close where it drops poison clouds. Nope, nothing there. But as you can see, the variety of the enemies is quite entertaining. Because we have hostile mushrooms, killer carrots, banshees, skeletons, goblins, barrels. And my greatest nemesis, the hidden wall. My only complaint is that the bosses don't have the same variety, as there's only a handful. Alright, if you hit tab, you get a win. You get a map. Let's see, I'm going to be going up to that one last room. At least the movement speed, even without haste, is quite generous, and haste just makes it even more so. Ah, this is this kind of room. Well, crap. That's going to make life rather difficult for me. Okay, what about you? That is not that useful. Typically, the only one that gives you the best chance of being divinely punished, does that work? Oh, it does now. Is this one right here, because you don't offer anything to the gods, so oftentimes they will punish you for that. Instead it was, hey, you gave me health, let me punish you because reasons. Alright, what's the way to the boss room? There it is. Okay, let's go. I am not going to go searching for that secret room, because I don't want to be licking every single wall in this place. But I will lick every barrel for the free health that they give me. Alright, boss fight. I don't actually... Ooh, barrels. I'm afraid I don't remember just who this boss is by the shape. Oh, this guy. Well, Shaman are some of the more difficult bosses in the game. This one, because of the fact he summons those aimed guys, but also he does this very painful ground AoE. But because of the fact I have superior firepower, I'm not too worried because I just kicked his butt. Yep, that's everything. That stage. Again, skipping all the score stuff. Oh boy. So this is one of the things. Again, it just randomly gives you a weapon. As you can see, I don't have an alchemist weapon yet, which is the red mana on the right. But this is going to be replacing my spell. Ooh, and it's the Skull of Xanatos. This is one of my favorites because I don't have to aim. It's just, hey look, there's, oh, a treasure room. And a new staff as well. I don't think I've used this one before. Ooh. Nice. I think I'm going to be using these. Well, of course I'm going to use the Skull of Xanatos. That's a really good one. But this is interesting. Yep, and, oh yeah, and the walls are now back to the style that I like, so if I find the secret room, I have no doubt I'll be able to sniff it out. Just from looks alone. Alright, let's test this. And now we are fighting golems. Once they die, they spawn these suicidal golems. And this is why I like the Skull of Xanatos. What's that? Aiming, you say? What's this aiming thing you're talking about? I'm afraid I don't understand. All I do is hold down the right trigger and kill everything. Oh right, I need to grab these items because my talisman isn't done. Unfortunately, I'm also not that great at dodging. Maybe the scarab staff isn't as good as I'd hoped it'd be. Oh well. Ah, right, that's the frozen thingy. Quite useful. But, alright, this staff looks nice. It doesn't seem to be working out for me that well. Doesn't seem to have a great damage output compared to the eagle staff. And there doesn't appear to be a secret room in this place. Alright, next room. Might just switch, I think I'll switch this out for the golden one. That one proved completely useful. Granted, it was just aim here, shoot stuff, but that's perfectly fine with me. As long as it kills things at a reasonable pace. Ah, I'm gonna need this health. If you don't, oh goodness. These fish suck. Because that beam that they shoot out hurts, and as you can see, so does these kobold guys. And in case you're wondering, you can tell I just died. So you die, your bones get thrown into this bone pit because that's how much this game likes you. Actually, they throw the bones of every recruit that dies into the pit. But, as you can see, by getting my butt kicked, I unlocked a new weapon. In this case, the Solar Staff. What else have I unlocked? Because it only does it one at a time. A new perk, and that's it. That's sad. Let's try a different character then, since I didn't do too well with this guy, unfortunately. Someone who hopefully... Ah, this guy might be good. A buff to alchemical guns and stuff, but with poor wand skills. That should be perfectly fine. Let's give this old fart a go. Hopefully I start with an alchemical weapon. Yes, I do. Awesome. That's going to make my life very easy, and I get another staff I have not used before. I can live with that. I can live with that very much. But now we are back into the game. I want to see just how bad his wand is. These guys are unfortunately a pain in the butt. But when they group up like that, when you have alchemical bombs, if you have bombs, quite easy to deal with. Is this going to be one? No. Okay. Alright, sadly, nothing special there, just some enemies. Continuing on. I need to test this weapon out on the next group of enemies, though. Like so. Let's see, what are we going to be fighting? Skeletons! This is not that impressive. And if you're wondering why my crosshair color is changing, that's actually the health of the enemy that you're aiming it at. So rather than have it tell... oh boy. So rather than having you guess what their health is, the cursor changes. I'm going to level up now real quick. I'm fine with that. That's why I can focus entirely on bombs and guns and stuff. Unfortunately, instead it nerfs my spells and staves, these things. So that makes me a little bit sad. Treasure room. But I think I can manage. That's a nice one. Alright, let's look at this. That is a failed project of theirs. Sad panda. Sounds like it would have been a neat idea, but unfortunately some things just do not come to pass. That's the boss room. Not going to the boss room just yet. Instead, you can clear. I prefer to clear the entire floor because I like having as much health or as much. Okay, this thing is not as useful as I thought it would have been, and it's not just the lack of damage, because it's, let's face it, killing these guys. It doesn't fire very fast. It doesn't chain. It's just sort of there, and that's not very impressive. It's not like you're throwing a giant bomb like this one. I really hope I find more alchemical red stuff. Ah, here's another trap room. Aha! Unfortunately, I now have to get back through that. Ooh, let's see, a good talisman. Do I want? Yes, I do. This thing poisons enemies, if I remember properly. Just look at its name. Serpent, of course it does. I'm probably lying. Anyway. Kamikaze. That's it. Alright. I have a couple more rooms to go into, so let's continue exploring the floor. Alright, let's test if my theory was correct. Yes, it was. So it doesn't do a ton of damage on its own, but the damage over time that it does is very helpful. Also, bombs have splash damage, who knew? I overshot, that's horrible. Yeah, I definitely see the problem with this guy's wand, because that didn't do a whole lot of damage. Alright, where's the last guy? I need to... From downtown. Anything... That's... Wait, I thought that was the boss room. Did I misjudge? Entirely possible. Well, evidently, because there's only ever one boss room. I'm not sure if I want to risk any of those. I don't have a lot of health. I don't have enough ways to regenerate my health. I don't have a lot of mana. Let's head to the big room that I thought was the boss room. And kick the butt of whatever's in there. Hopefully, I don't get my butt whooped because I need as much health as I can for the boss. Right, this is a cursed room, or a challenge room, if you will. As you can see, I now have no crosshair. So this is all intuition. That was an already dead guy. I don't know why I threw a bomb at him. Okay, yes, let's... Boom! Ooh, wow. That was a complete and utter waste. Alright, let's see what I got. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. You've gotta be kidding me. Neither one of these are all that good. I guess I'm gonna have to go with Berserker. And pray I can use it effectively, which I never do, because when I'm low on health, that typically means I'm gonna die. Oh well, we'll just have to make do of it, or make do with it, not of it. That makes no sense at all. Words. Difficult. Oh well, let's see who this boss is. I think it's the... It's a giant skull. Alrighty then. Is there any easier way to dodge that, I wonder? Outside of Because circle strafing wasn't that effective, I'm afraid. Well, okay, it's effective, but I'm not doing any damage when I'm running away from it. But I guess it kind of works. Okay, this guy does a lot of damage with his bombs. Now, if I wanted to, I could go to the room with the god people, where you sacrifice stuff for buffs. I don't think it carries over floor to floor, though, unfortunately, so we're just heading to the next stage. Once again, this floor, let's see, do we have a new alchemic weapon? Yes, we do. The porcupine bomb. I don't know if I want this. I think I want this. Because it looks to have an AoE to it. Wow. Force the guy who's terrible with his wand to only be able to use his wand. You know what? How about that? What do you think about that, huh? Yeah, that's what I thought. Tell me to use my wand, I'm going to use my shock talisman to kill everything for me. Ooh, level up, yay. Once again, buff up our bomb damage, and yellow rooms, this is all there is to them. This, right here. I was seriously hoping there'd be a secret room over there. All you can do is pass through and hope you don't get hit just like that. Go me, I did not get touched at all. Let's test out my new bomb. Yay! Ow. Well, it seems to have its uses, especially with the poison on it. Alright, that little puff of air hurts. And it's what these guys do if you get too close to them. Just like that. Wish there was an easier way for me to make it dissipate. Dissipate? Words! So I can grab the items that they are on, or that's in the clouds. If you move fast enough, you can get through that room before every trap activates. So I really like when I do. I really hate these guys. They hit like a truck. But evidently my bomb is more than happy to kill them for me. Oop, that was a completely terrible shot. Hey, remember these guys? Whoa. Alright, so looks like it technically only takes 2 bombs. Oh. Huzzah! Alright, that's all that. Once again, testing for a secret room. Nope. Nope. Maybe. Yeah, it wouldn't be there. Because there's a room behind it. Can't break into another room that's already there, unfortunately. Bye, trap room. Bye, trap room. Ouch. Yeah, if you can take a look at the plant now, it's poisoned, so even though you can't hit it when its petals are closed, the fact that I've hit it with this staff while it was open and then poisoned it means it'll now slowly take damage. I need more mana. I also need more health. I need a lot of things that I'm really not getting. Man, this guy chews through mana like crazy. Oh, here's an environmental puzzle. Is this... Huh. Yes, it is. I think I think I see how to figure it out with this particular style of room. Yay, I guess. Because there were chunks of rocks coming off when I was shooting it, and there isn't anything when I'm hitting something that is not a secret. That gives me an idea for in the future. Alright, now we can face the boss. Yay for us. Wish there was a way to check what perks I was at, or what perks I had. Alright, what do we... Ah, goodness, not this one again. Of course, if they want to group up like that, I'm not going to complain. Because that makes them very easy to kill. What do I got? I think I'll just go for better movement speed. Alright, so it looks like these guys are aimed at you as well, but the AoE is frickin' massive. So that's not that impressive, unfortunately, but at least 2 bombs take him out. Is there any more loot that might have dropped that I want? I shouldn't call it loot. I guess I should just call it mana and knowledge. But alas, I appear to have gotten everything. Not this again. Alright, shock. Didn't do a dang thing. So, shock, not, I guess, as effective at this stage, I guess. Alright, please heal, heal. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Die, 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 die. Die, die, die. You're not dying. No, you did. Wow. Okay, this... I really hope I get some alchemy spell usage down or something really quickly, because... this guy goes through ammo like crazy. I don't like that. That's the boss room. Let's see. Alright, we're heading over this way, though. Do I have? No? Okay. Alright, here we go. Once again, the challenge room. With a jumping puzzle, because... why not? Alright, that was a close one. Whew! Alright, good for me. Good perk, good perk. And... I already got AoE. I'll stick to this staff. And then once you finish, you typically have a nice easy path out of there. He says as he jumps in lava. But let's put our new wrecking ball to good use, shall we? Alright, that's everything there. Nope, nope. Okay. Boss fight. Ooh, can I break tombs? Yes, I can. Well, there's a lot of dead people here, but alas. Probably just more people who, like me, challenged the Ziggurat like that last person I played who died. Horribly. Boss, which one is it? I forget. Another Banshee. Boss. Ah. Well, this isn't pretty at all. Well, she's certainly saturating the world. Mana, mana, mana. Give me mana. And boss down. And typically when it comes to the boss, there's basically one of every basic body type of, or basic enemy type. Like we fought a shaman, a giant shaman, he's basically just a boss shaman. We fought a queen banshee right there. And we fought the giant's skull, which was just a giant skull. Ah, good. Now we have a full set. Oh, never mind. Oh, it's another alchemic weapon, I forgot. But I like this gun a lot. It deals an insane, absolutely insane amount of mana. Or insane amount of mana does an insane amount of damage. My bad. But I'm not... Oh! Oh! Thanks. Thanks. That's just what I wanted. Let's see, the ult fire of this shoots out a lot of different bullets. I am going to use this one, even though I have no idea when I have that low health, especially right now. I'm gonna hope... I don't even know... I wish I knew how much mana I had, because I don't want to use up all of this. And now I'm probably almost dead, knowing my luck. Bunny hopping, bunny hopping. Please tell me, where's the last guy? Here he is. Die, 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 die. Thank you. Well, not dead, but not doing too hot, unfortunately. Yay. Alrighty then. Now, here it is. I knew I saw it walking in. There we go. Another secret room. What perk? One that I really like, especially now, because I should get 2 health per destroyed object now. Let's find us some more objects to destroy. That's lava. Absolutely no reason to do this, but I wanted to do that. Haha. Crowd clearing. Okay, okay, they alone are not that difficult, but then there's about 500 of them, like so. Sorry, as I concentrate on how to clear these guys out, especially considering alchemic weapons are not really good for this type of fight, and this guy's wands are terrible. Alright. I hope I get a life vial. I'm not getting life vials. These guys... Oh, there's a life vial. How much are you going to give me? Nowhere near enough. Well, almost out of mana. All I have is my crappy wand. I'm almost dead. Things are looking up. Everything's coming up Millhouse, I guess you could say. It's a shame doing this won't give me mana, unfortunately. Oh boy. Yep, 2 health for destroying things now. Yay. Alright, what are you gonna kill me with? Oh, great. These guys, you gotta provoke that slam. And the AoE is quite big. I'm trying to get to this life. Thank you. Come on. Ooh, this is threatening here. I'm almost dead. Still hardly have any mana. Well, I got more mana now. Yay. But probably things are not going my way, unfortunately. But I'll take any health I can get at this point. Ah, didn't know there was little demon guys there. Nice. Yay, a little mana. Great, a jumpy room. Whew, almost hit the lava there. That would have sucked. Unfortunately, it takes 2 shots to kill these guys. And I need to be very conservative with my mana. Yay, a level. And I'm not getting any useful perks. Guess Staff Scavenger will be good enough for now, but I am not getting perks that I would need. And it's making my life a lot more difficult than it needs to be. Because that's one problem with these rogue-like light games, or however you want to call them, is I am a slave to the perks that they give me. And I haven't gotten anything that I could make a whole lot of use of. Like, I would love an alchemy pool perk. because that staff pool perk, while nice, not really tailor-suited to this character. Okay, no... Ah, great, more plants. Alright, hurry up and die, hurry up and die. There you go, thank you. I don't know how long poison lasts, unfortunately. So I don't know if I can just leave them poisoned. Oh, I can, I guess. Huh. Never knew how long it poisoned them for. But it looks like I can just poison and then go on to the next one. Oh, I guess not. Me and my big mouth. Yay! Alright, so things are now finally going my way. That makes me a happy, happy camper. Let's see, I gotta go in that one direction. Not the band. I don't know if there's any of their songs. Don't ask. Alright, what do we have over here? Oh god, not this one again. Alright, what? Okay, these guys... Ah, crud. Wand juice is not going up fast enough for my liking. Oh, right. I forgot all about my shock thingy. Makes clearing enemies out a lot easier, especially when you're stuck using your worst weapon. Worst weapon for the character, not the worst weapon, because the wand is actually pretty good, depending on your character. Just not the one I'm currently as, which explains why I've had, what, 2 of these rooms now? Alright. Treasure room, yay! Oh, wait, not treasure room. This room, whatever it is. Well, I definitely can't snub my nose at that. And how much life do I give? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Hey, you're almost dead. Let's make you even more almost dead. Thanks. A lot. The attack pattern of slimes is every time they hit, you hit them, they will dash and then attack. Like so. But look, and these guys, as you can see, split into little guys after the initial hit. Should be able to... There we go. Oh, crap. There... No life at all. Well, that's... I think... That's gonna be enough for now. This is a good little view of Ziggurat. Let's see what I got now. Sleight of hand, not amazingly useful. Might be interesting. Evidently a lightning weapon of some sort. And that's what I've unlocked, so not too shabby, I guess. But thank you guys very much for watching. Shalom. If you'd like to, please follow me at twitch.tv/CaptainJudaism and twitter.com/CaptainJudaism. Thank you, and until next time.